What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. It's been weeks since Tucker Carlson was taken off the air by Fox News in a murder-suicide. They tried to murder Tucker Carlson. That won't work because he'll be better off for it. And they've suicided their own ratings. MSNBC is now watched by double the number of people that watch Fox News. They haven't even found a replacement for Tucker Carlson. Why the hell did they do this? Well, we are starting to learn now in a bombshell revelation from Tucker Carlson's biographer that Fox News lied to you. How can you trust a news company that lies to you? Tucker Carlson's biographer, who spent more than 100 hours with a fired Fox News host, claims that he was taken off the air as a condition demanded by the Dominion lawsuit. Now, of course, this is illegal. This is a breach of contract for Fox to do this. Fox News is being sued by Tucker Carlson for this breach of contract, and ouchie, baby, this is going to hurt. Carlson's biographer claimed that the video on Twitter, the host was dropped by Fox as part of an $700 million settlement with Dominion. Chadwick Moore, whose book Tucker is slated to release in July, said the sources with intimate knowledge of the situation confirmed the claim. Fox said that is categorically false, and a lawyer for Dominion also denied the company demanded that Tucker Carlson step down. This isn't the first time that we've seen this allegation. Tucker Carlson accuses Fox of fraud, contract breach. Tucker Carlson has a bulldog, hell of a lawyer. Tucker Carlson is a master at the defense of himself, his friends, and his worldview, and Tucker Carlson is going hard at Fox News for this exact same thing. The letter alleges that Fox broke promises not to settle with Dominion voting systems in a way that would indicate wrongdoing as part of Tucker Carlson and not take any actions in a settlement that would harm Carlson's reputation. Carlson was told by a member of Fox News board that he was taken off the air as part of the Dominion settlement. Two sources briefed on the condition told Axios. According to the source familiar with the Carlson position, his lawyer believed that the misrepresentation of alleged Carlson amount to a breach of contract because they created an additional term for Carlson's employment that were then broken by the company. These actions not only breached the covenant of good faith and fair dealing in the agreement, but it also raises the claim breach of contract and intentional neglect and misrepresentation. Fox News spokesperson said it is categorically false. Well, of course that's what they would say. Stephen Shackelford, the outside attorney for Dominion, told Axios' Dan Patrick Dominion did not insist on the firing of Tucker Carlson as part of the settlement. Well, okay, but how can you prove that? I mean, again, we have a lot of evidence that proves that that was part of the settlement of this case, including but not limited to this lawsuit and Tucker Carlson's own biographer.
Hey guys, Chadwick Moore here. I'm the author of a new biography about Tucker Carlson titled Tucker. I have spent the last year researching and writing this book, and during that time, I've gotten to know Tucker, his family, his friends, and his staff very well. In fact, I've gotten to know Tucker the person, not the caricature that his enemies try to portray. I was working closely with Tucker when he was taken off the air by Fox, and as some of you know, I was also a regular on his show, and I happened to be a guest on the final episode of the show, which was on April 21st. I've also seen the monologue that Tucker planned to deliver on Monday, April 24th, before his show was abruptly taken off the air. That monologue dealt with, among other things, investigations around January 6th, and particularly Ray Epps, the only person captured on video inciting people to violence at the Capitol that day, and allegedly an FBI informant who still has not been arrested or charged. Ironically, a good part of the monologue also dealt with the people and forces that are trying to silence him, like AOC and others in government. It has now been reported that his firing was a condition demanded by Dominion as part of the settlement with Fox. Although Dominion has denied this, my sources have intimate knowledge of the situation, and they have assured me, even before this news leaked, that that is in fact the truth. If that is true, it would mean that a small group of people who have a controlling interest in Dominion have managed to silence what is arguably the most important and influential conservative voice in the country, possibly until after the next presidential election.
And then he goes in to sell his book, Chadwick Moore, a good person, an interesting person, and I certainly hope that you consider buying his book, Tucker. Tucker Carlson, 2 weeks after being fired from Fox News, accused the network of fraud and breach of contract, and made a host of document demands that could precede legal action. Why it matters. The aggressive letter from his lawyers to Fox positions Carlson to argue that the non-compete provision of his contract is no longer valid, freeing him to launch his own competing show or media enterprise. As of now, we know that Tucker Carlson will be back on Twitter. We actually just got an announcement this morning that the Daily Wire will be doing their shows on Twitter. We have Tucker Carlson's video here that he released 2 weeks ago with nearly 200,000 retweets and nearly 1 million likes. Tucker Carlson's video was seen by 132 million people. 132 million people. His show on Fox News, on its best days, was watched by around 3 million people. So, I'm no math whiz, but that seems to be more. There seems to be a looming existential crisis for cable news, and I think that people know this. The cable news drop-offs are going to be absolutely catastrophic, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. This is, I think, particularly interesting. As recently as 2016, when Trump was nearly elected president, just over 70% of the households with a TV had satellite or TV subscriptions. Today, figures are just under 40%, according to the S&P Global Market Intelligence research firm, and that's dropping fast. During the first quarter of 2023, another 2.3 million customers, or 7% of the total, cut the cord to traditional cable, the fastest cable subscription pace ever recorded, according to Moffett Noel Hansen, a research firm. The company estimates that the number of homes receiving TV via cable now is the same as it was in 1992 when the industry was on the rise. Cable is dying. This is another reason why it was so particularly stupid to fire Tucker Carlson, who's a man who could keep people actually watching the network. Rupert Murdoch, in a piece of unearthed footage, was asked about this in front of Fox News.
Mr. Murdoch, did you fire Tucker Carlson? Did you fire my favorite guy, Tucker Carlson? Do you really like Tucker Carlson? Why'd you fire him? Can you just tell me why you fired him?
Now they can't figure
Please?
out the cars.
Open the door here.
They're not
Are
saying.
you scared about the next lawsuit? Is that what happened? Are you scared about the lawsuits?
And he can't wait to get into the vehicle.
Why'd you lie?
And there they go.
Why'd you lie, Mr. Murdoch?
Why did you lie? Why indeed? Why indeed? Your industry is in decline. You have been now shoved around by Dominion to effectively get rid of the most effective, most watched, most profitable, most successful TV personality in my lifetime. The reason why is pretty clear. A small group of vicious leftists wish to destroy the right, and the Dominion lawsuit was a Trojan horse, a dagger directly into the heart of getting Tucker Carlson off the air, which has always been the goal. And this was the way that they plotted to do it. And now we know why. Getting Tucker Carlson off the air is their attempt at murdering the man's career. In fact, it is the cable news industry that will have an accelerated end date because of this, and Tucker Carlson will have a much better, more profitable, more successful career doing what we do all day. And we welcome him. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.